Alright everybody, welcome on back. I'm gonna do some more playthrough. Apparently, take that out of there. It doesn't save your settings when you change the resolution on this game. Never messed with that before, so I had no idea. Either way, let's get back into it. So far, I'm liking this quite a bit. The Shurikens are nice. Not sure if I really care about the acid flask. Let's see if we can get a different bow. Ooh, also, let's talk about forging. So, K is your forge. So let's just take this bad boy over here, plop them in. So you got modifiers, both sides, obviously prefix, suffix. You've got this little guy in the middle here. And this is glyphs. So these can actually help you and do different crafting to raise your crafting potential. And then you've got all these little modifiers. So once you start breaking stuff down, you can add things. So if I had any materials, so like this has all of the prefixes here can be removed and added. So you can get some really strong gear, right? Gear that matches up to what you're trying to do, and then you can make it even better. Now, as you get towards the end game, there are purple gear that have really, really high forging potential. The forging potential is what allows you essentially turns, if you will, for adding multipliers and suffixes and prefixes and all that fun stuff. Ooh, I like that. We're going to take that. This looks super cool too. I like poison resist and I like the mask. Alright, we're going to stop buying stuff for a minute here. So you might notice these runes. So you can't buy them yet because you don't really have a lot of them to do. But get these, keep these as much as you can, because you can just break down gear that has the prefixes and affixes that you want on here. And it breaks them all down. You get to collect most of them. It's a great way to start building your bank of materials so you can start making some gear that you like. Alright, so our first quest, we're going to come over here. We are looking to help out some scholar, a dude who's looking for the Epoch. And just like traditional games here, we do have a portal. It is T. Now, something kind of unique about this game's portals, when you portal out, come back in, anything that was dropped disappears, and all of it runs in. So, if you are gear hunting, and you've filled up your inventory, you're going to have a bit of a problem. So make sure you pick up the stuff that you want to take with you before you exit. So we got that. I think we're good on mana. I wonder. I do want more. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to put some points into this for attack speed. I'm going to get more of these, and then we might go this way to do the shurikens all around me, which also gives us some bleed chance, which is kind of cool. This is physical pen, so we just go 1, 2, 3, hit that. Oh, and there's also a filter, loot filter system in this game, which is absolutely ridiculous. So if we're going to go to that loot filter. Alright, so I don't have... Oh, I guess I do have some pre-made ones here. So You can make loot filters for pretty much everything for different classes, which you should, right? As you start to work your build, you're going to want to filter out stuff that you don't need, filter out things that pertain to your damage types and things like that. So this main filter here, I am taking out all of the normal items. We're going to hide a bunch of stuff here. We want to hide all the normals, and we want to make this our priority 1. This one we're going to get rid of. So you see, right now, if I drop this, I can see it. But this, if I drop it, I won't be able to. So, I don't want to mess around with regular gear. It doesn't help. Circuit doesn't help me at all. Thanks. Yeah, I will say one thing about this game that I don't like. I feel like a lot of the unique items are just absolute garbage. And I almost never get stuff to put into my game. So I end up getting my stash full of shit. Like a fancy decorative wooden toilet. Might even be first for bosses. We'll see, I have no idea. This guy before.
Easy. Too easy.
Now, as a kind of a forewarning, any skill that this is going to be our next area is kind of put that to the test a little bit. You will get drops. Totally break them down early game without any extra inventory from other playthroughs. It's going to be damn impossible. $2,000 doesn't make a ton of sense. Yeah, I'm just going to clear the map. I want to get as much. Oh, yay! Passive. So we're just going to keep pumping into this one. Now, if you notice, look, I'm going to do my passive, right? It did not give me a skill. The skills have their own EXP bar based on, I believe, to be usage. So you get EXP for kills, for usage, for all that fun stuff. But it's not directly tied to your leveling. But you see we're about to hit the next level here, and it's going to take a minute before I can get these here. So we're going to be doing our attack speed quite a bit. Maybe we'll go into charge steel. I do like the level. This one will be the still be able to. Yeah, I like doing it with the mouse so much better. So we're gonna pump into this one here. As those other slots unlock, you can drop in other skills. So the really good in this game. These guys out. attack still. Yeah, that would probably be best for single target. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Alright, what we got? Got some boots. Don't care. Always a spear. It's different though. I think usually isn't that like Orion's spear or something like that? Cool. Stuff I don't care about. Yeah, that attack is just so nice. Stuff that doesn't require insane amounts of targeting. Your fingers. Damage. Short bow of lethargy. No thanks. Short bow of I don't give a shit.
Now!
If I could do that multi-hit but then have it first little shrine here. So these kind of remind me of Diablo, where they give you little stat boosts. Now you will find some that give you rock, materials, idols, and that type. So it's always worth messing with them. Just to see what you dodge. Well, you know what? Ours sucks anyway, so I don't think that helped us out at all. 171. Pusher. That could be good for a boss. Some bleed action. This is our first fun. And I get to have my little battle for the second. That does work out pretty well. Let's see. Sweet is nice. Spook bomb. What's that do? I don't know about that. Yeah. Alright, we'll get our first boss. What the fuck is this? Oh, that must be that totem that gets summoned as a part of my ring. Okay. this here. Oh, is that Fire Scepter? That thing is so good. Let's see. This. Plus 3 both physical damage. I like that. Alright, so here's what I was doing. So we got 146. What was that? 171. Ooh, this thing is silver shrine. Huh. Alright, so we're at 146. 144. Yeah, that's still better. Ooh. Okay. That might actually be close to what I want. Let's see how this works. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. So 3 stages. That's cool. Huh. Let's check that out. Ooh. Silver Strike. So, first attack creates fire explosion. I like that. Why is it 27 damage per second? I don't understand. Oh, it's probably not calculating weapon damage. Alright, so we can do Night Chance, not too bad. Chance to climb. First attack damage. Only has the first attack. Okay. Bomb Flask. Damage. Fire damage per hit. That's flat. That's nice. You can 8-man Burning Dagger. Okay. Huh. That's very interesting. Oil coating, okay. Flat fire, that's nice. Super nice. I don't know. I like it though. I do like it.
As a riot would.
Explosion. It's cool as hell. That might be a boat skill, to be honest with you. I like that a lot. It's always good to have multiple skills. Just testing for variety. Second skill on this one. Yeah, sorry for your eyes.
try it.
Super cool. Oops, look at that. Got our first shark. Man, I'm digging this. I didn't even know that was a skill. Auto strafe that I have. Intelligence armor. Yeah. Cool. Let's get the hell out of here.
Huh?
What's up, baby? Passives. Don't care for any of these here, so we're just gonna keep that. So what we'll probably end up doing after we do this, we'll hit this to get health and dexterity, and then dexterity happens to boost this, hell, it even boosts that. Which is nice. Interesting. Let's go find this guy who sounds like Jorah. Jorah from Game of Thrones. Pretty sure it's the voice actor for this guy. Pretty sure. Ooh, passive. Skills, blah 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 blah. Oh, I just left it. Okay, so what round did I do? Yeah, don't care. Damage, like both of these. Do like that oil. So I can go both ways, right? This, which was 0 cost. Get last wave. That costs 20. miss out on anything else. That one's not ready yet. It's about to be though. How do I have plus one? Oh, I didn't realize it. Okay. That's cool. I'm gonna be stuck with that forever. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. Some big ass damage.
This way! You're here to help! The Osprix! Protect the sun! The Drake! Tread carefully. Not here. It isn't safe. But the howlets are lovely. What do you mean? Yes, all right. Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
Let's get some gold. That's so cool. Fix it at skills. Probably this. Oh yeah, 2 shurikens. Change the way that the skills operate. It just adds a little bit extra. It's nice to it hits stunning a little bit.
Might have to drop something.
What's over here, huh? Short coat of wounds.
Might have to drop something.
So we're going to go into our filter. And magic. We do not want magic. So now we're just got a bunch of shit here, which we can sort. Sponge. Okay, let's move on. I like that you can move and shoot at the same time. Gives you a different level of mobility. Include that in there. Some little creatures here that I don't know what the hell that thing is. Try to shoot it.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
Hey, Jorah.
Good. No.
Get him!
Yep, I kidnapped him right in front of you, dude. You suck. You're supposed to be a guard, bro. That's trash. There's a chest over here.
Not happening.
Oh well. Ooh. So bow speed, fire speed, all things that we want. So, pop. Let's go in our portal. They made these work a lot better too. So, we need to
Eterra's
take
blessing.
the quest.
Prayers be with you.
Come over here. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I might do it better like this. Attunement. Don't care for that. No. Keep all this stuff though. I like this. Buyback. Is that? Okay. Dice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably abandon this, just to be honest. I don't see
Right.
much coming from that. Oh no, he got kidnapped.
Everything okay? What?
What's gonna happen?
That must be
Oh,
alright. An
no.
osprey. What happened? That must be. We have their camp. Are
Yeah,
you sure?
we're
You're.
gonna-
Stay
don't worry.
safe.
Thanks,
Stay
lady.
alive. And bring Balthus
Massive force
back.
are just piling up here. So, max that out. Next thing we do, obviously, is damage buff. I don't know about that either. Let's see. Not dual wielding. Yeah, I mean, I'll just level that up. Health, dexterity, it's all good. Let's go rescue the book bug guy. Ballfass. This stage is one of my favorites because you can get some good gear, you can level up. Because I don't want. So we're going to hide item type. Perfect. So, can't see, can't see, can see. I don't want to have a bunch of shit in my inventory.
Easy. Too easy.
Like that. That's a nice weapon to have. Or a nice pickup here. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like this at all, so we're going to get rid of that. 131. Ooh, passive. Sweet. Becomes even better. But also now that costs me 0 mana. Oop, let's unlock this waypoint here. What are you doing here? That flat fire is really good. Yeah, that flat fire is really good. Mostly destroyed there. This stage. So and map this out. So again, you don't need to buy any of that. Whew. Oh, it was a trap. Oh, that sucks. You're dead. So we rescued. Now I get another shard. Cool. My only concern with this is if we deconvert it, any mana, we're going to need to have some sort of bow damage. So if we really wanted to, we could probably ramp this up a little bit. Yeah, damage above 20% per point. Every third melee throw in your bow attack deals increased damage. Yeah, I'd rather take the flat. So, motherfucker. Leave me alone. Alright. So, these are the items that this dude will drop, right? You can either challenge the dude now to take him, or banish him, or empower him. So, items, so this, you're like, I don't want this. So, I mean, these items kind of suck, right? But I always like to empower him. You fight the dude. See, there we go. Cool. fight him, what it does, sends him off, and then those items get better. Do it again. Do this 3 times. But the cool thing is, those items can become very powerful, and you can get some good purple ones. I'm noticing right now our damage output is taking a bit of a hit. Not a huge thing. Let's see what we got here. So we got bow damage, 7%. Cold? Ugh, I don't want cold. Not really enough. Good enough for that yet. Alright, so let's go to the forge. Fire damage. So obviously when you put these in, it shows you all of the things that are here. So these are the components that you need to level these up. Now these are the, I don't even know what this is called here, this modifier, but you want this glyph of hope. So this makes it easier to do your crafting. So again, it says 25% chance to use no forging potential. So right now on this guy, I have 16. So having this here can mean that when I go to do this, I don't lose any. And so here you can go to use a modifier. So here's where I pick out what I want to do. So you can get percentage increases to damage, and then plus flat. So if I had flat, that'd be cool. Now, right now, these are already filled. So if I could find a bow that had a decent forging potential, and I had a bunch of these, then what I could do is flat fire damage. You can do flat physical damage. So it just depends on what you have in your stash here. So for now, if I want to keep this bow, I can upgrade this here. Now, once you get a few more of these runes, you could try to clear it, and reset it, maybe take 1 or 2 of these things off of here, and then add your own stuff to it. So there's lots of different stuff here. I mean, how you can these, you can turn any of these into a unique version of that weapon. You could do all sorts of stuff. But for now, so we got bow damage, 30%, 37, fire damage. So I'm gonna do fire damage. So look what happened here. So I didn't use any forging potential, and I just went up by 23% fire damage, which then 321. So I don't have a lot of materials, so I'm not going to do a ton of this. But that's just an example of what you can do with your forging. So my damage output, there should be a tangible feel of an increase. And again, with this game, feel of what I was experiencing before. And see, that's really a good part of the experience here is how it feels. It does a really good job, I think, of not really letting you get too comfortable, and assuming you're good. As you've noticed here twice now, it might not be really good. Not so good. Shurikens? Dice of regrowth. I do not have. Hey, look at that. That health regen is nice. Damage. I like that. And these guys are igniting. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good. Alright, so we're almost to the end of the stage here. I'm gonna fight old Billy Boy. And that'll wrap up this video. This should be fun.
You're here for the Epoch. Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine. Core member wing.
Nope.
The Epoch is ours. Raya,
Nope. Nope. See ya.
Raya.
Birch Swift Bow of Steel. Oh. Alright, so we are at 327. Nope. But mainly, so it's a nice base, right? So it's +6 on the damage. It just doesn't have any modifiers that help us out, so it sucks. Skills, Shuriken. So we've got our additional, which stops. We don't get any more, which kind of sucks. Right now, like 0 cost. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna turn that into a shotgun.
No, get me out of here! No, I will be there. The if more now. Wait, I will be there. The if more than that. Now, I find a new course of action. Somewhere I can't reach.
Let's turn some questies.
Etera's blessing.
Oh, jeez.
Etera's
Prayers be
blessing.
with you.
My condolences.
He's back. He's been quiet since he returned. If you could speak with him, I'd be grateful.
Yeah, wait a minute. lady. Guy over here, trick. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that does really help us. That base would be super nice. Yeah, and then getting a free physical bow damage on another quiver would be phenomenal. So actually, let's go. Okay. Can we do more bow damage? No way. Interesting. So, you can click on these, right? So if I want to do this one, it'll load it for me. And then you can also click on suffixes, it'll tell you what you can add. So I don't have no physical damage, but I have percent increased bow damage. That is pretty cool.
Right.
Alright, so that is basically it for our part one of this build here. So I'm going to just try to do this in stages. That way these are 45-minute to an hour-long videos here. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment, and I'll see you back in the next video.